You're watching Spotlight, and today I'm joined by our good friend Julianne Cornick, Executive Director of Brightside Theatre, and one of her youth actors, Lila Tomei. So welcome to the set.
Thank you, Jane. Good to see you again.
It's always good to see you. So we're going to just kick it right off. Brightside Theatre, give us the little wrap and then tell us what's new and going on.
You got it. We are Naperville's only professional theater company performing in the heart of its downtown district. This is our 6th season, so we're really happy to bring some more comedy and musicals to Naperville. And we just closed Beauty and the Beast during the Thanksgiving time frame, so November time frame, which was the first show of our Broadway Classics season.
Nice.
And it was really a great time, a great show for families and friends and celebrate the holidays. And it just brought theater goers of all ages to see a show in Naperville, which was really a great time. So we are now moving on to our next production, which is Moon Over Buffalo, which is a great comedy. Actually starred Carol Burnett on Broadway.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about it. What's the basic plot?
The scoop is, of course, it's a comedy. It's a farce. Lots of door slamming and lots of comedy and lots of laughter. But ultimately, it's about a married couple who are kind of the fading stars in the 50s, and they're trying to make their one last shot to make it big on the big screen. And they do theater in the rep. So they are actually performing both Cyrano de Bergerac and Private Lives. And they get a phone call from Frank Capra, the amazing director, who's going to come and see a matinee production and see if he can cast them in one of his next movies. And there's, of course, lots of mishaps that occur. And mistaken identities, the typical farce, and it's all based on what show are they really going to see? What show in that rep are they going to end up seeing? So it's really a little bit of the behind the scenes of a theater company, which is also kind of fun. And it's just a really endearing show. It's just so funny, and it's great to see that laughter amongst even the cast members and what they can bring to the audience. So it's going to be a great, fun evening for them.
Well, I know, having seen a couple of your productions, they're always fun.
Good.
There's always a laugh out loud, which is great.
Exactly. We do like to look on the bright side of life.
Yes,
that is why we are Brightside Theatre. So
good old Monty Python.
You got it.
Always on the bright side.
Absolutely.
Lila, talk a little bit about how you came to be with Brightside Theatre.
I actually know someone who's in Beauty and the Beast. Logan Baffico is his name, and he played Chip, and we've been friends for a while. So.
Okay, so now has acting been something you've always been interested in?
Yes, ever since like a very young age, I've always like sang around the house and like danced and acted. It's always been like a really big passion of mine. Okay,
so this was a great opportunity for you to really get connected and do something new.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Now, you have an exciting role because you are now the lead actress in Thoroughly Modern Millie JR, but it's Junior, which is interesting. I want to know more about that. So that's exciting to be cast as the lead. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How has that process been for you?
It's really awesome. I've only really played a lead like one other time, but nothing ever like this intense and big. So it's really exciting to have like the title role for the first time.
Pressure?
Yes.
Yeah.
But she does just well. She does great.
Thank you.
Well, now tell me, because there's this junior piece on the end of this. Thoroughly Modern Millie JR.
Yes, it's actually part of our Brightside Theatre Youth Project. So this is our 5th season of doing that. So we wanted to bring an educational program to Naperville for kids who are interested in understanding how to put on a show. So it's learning how to act and to sing and to dance. And everybody who auditions for the show is cast. So it is an educational piece. That is really our focus. And then we really culminate all of those experiences into a performance, which for this year falls under Thoroughly Modern Millie Jr., which is great because it's another classic Broadway. It's actually a movie that actually starred Mary Tyler Moore and Julie Andrews. So very classic. And we get to have the kids. There's about 27 of you guys who are participating in the program this year, and they get to kind of, the kids performing for kids.
Wonderful.
So it's a great piece for them. And whether or not you're like Lila and thinks maybe this might be something you want to do in the future for your career, it's beyond that. It's being able to learn how to be comfortable on the stage and to be able to speak and to do some executive functioning and planning skills. Like, I go from this scene to this scene. Where do I change my costumes? What prop do I bring on? Where do I come in? Where do I exit? So there's a lot of things that just educationally that they can take on with them beyond just being on the stage.
That's wonderful. Now, do you enjoy that, Lila? I mean, obviously you enjoy the acting part of it, but has it been, as Julie talks about, the educational piece? Talk a little bit about how you've experienced that.
Yes, it's very awesome. Like, I really like how they have specific rehearsals for each thing. So they have like a music rehearsal one day, and then a dance rehearsal, and then like a blocking rehearsal. So instead of just like grouping them all in as one, you really get to like focus on each individual thing at a time and like really dive deeper into it.
Okay. Now the junior, this is a shorter version than the whole Broadway play. Is that right?
Correct. Yes, it's meant to be for the youth to perform, and oftentimes schools and educational settings will use that because it's about a 60-minute version of the show, and it's condensed down just a little bit versus about the 2-hour piece that a typical Broadway show will do. So we've done that consistently through each season with our kids. So it's been that shorter version, so you can really dive in and dig in a little bit, and that way from a younger audience who may be seeing it, the 16 minutes is about the right time for them to be able to sit and really enjoy the show and understand it.
That's wonderful. Now, age range, who's in your cast? Give me an idea of your cast.
I think it ranges from 2nd grade, is it?
It's
to
3rd grade, I think, like 9th grade.
Yeah, 3rd grade.
9 years of age.
Yes, to like 8th grade, because I'm the oldest, I think, in the show,
Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 14 years old.
14, okay. That's really exciting to be a lead in a play at 14,
it's
right?
Very exciting.
Right, that's good. Now tell us where we can come and see this play.
Yes, actually for both of our productions, we are in the same location, which has sort of been our home. So we are simply renters at North Central College, but we perform at the theater at Meiley-Swallow Hall at North Central College, and we will be performing the main stage show, or Moon Over Buffalo, the last 3 weekends in March, and then we will run Thoroughly Modern Millie in our own little rep. So they will perform on Saturdays and Sundays from March 11th through the 19th.
Wonderful. Now, for anybody who has not been to Meiley-Swallow, it is a wonderful small seat, about 220 people that can come in, and it's a theater, kind of a thrust theater, right? So you can really sit around the whole production.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about that.
You know, I think that's what makes Brightside Theatre a little bit unique, and what we bring to our audience is a very intimate setting and how we present our productions. And I think our audience, both the kids who come to see the shows as well as the adults, really get to be a part of the production and feel like they're a part of it. So instead of sitting back and seeing the stage, you know, so many thousands of feet away, and just looking at it, the audience feels like they're actually part of our production, and they get to kind of experience it with us and take that experience with them versus just being sort of a watcher. I think that becomes more of an experience for them. And we've been blessed to be able to be there for our 6 years, and looking forward to season 7 coming up.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for dropping by. Lila, we wish you all the best. We know you're going to be a wonderful Millie, and so we wish you all the best for that. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you so much, Jane.
If you would like to purchase tickets to see Lila as Millie, please go and visit the Brightside Theatre website. We're going to take a quick break, but stay with us. We're coming right back with more Spotlight.